I met a man named Xavier who runs a risograph printing place in Northcote in Victoria called Dawn Press, and I started collaborating with him a lot. Eventually I got a bunch of my own equipment, and being able to experiment with printmaking and get closer to how the work is actually produced means that I can design it better. Carl from Look Here and I collaborated on a risograph exhibition for the Look Here Festival this year. I printed, I think, 25 two-color posters about the future of design. Oh, that one's red. This one's fluoro pink. Everyone wants to print on fluoro pink. It's so bright. You'll see it. You'll see it when it's on the paper. You get better prints when it goes faster. I don't know why. It's just from experimentation. But yeah, you can already tell like the ink looks a lot brighter when it's on the right paper. Once again, these are all test prints. Look at how fast it's coming out though. There you go. Now it's looking better. Okay. That's what you want. Yeah, but like, okay, can you see how like the pink is sitting on top of the red there because it's more viscous? But this fluoro pink, you see how it's sitting on top of the red ink there? You do not get that when you print digitally. That's not something you can fake. Cool. Yeah, I feel like the risograph adds like a little bit of uniqueness to each individual print, makes it all little imperfections across the way that the ink gets sucked into the paper. Makes it look a little bit less clinical as opposed to doing a full digital print. When I got into graphic design and started doing that as a career path, it didn't take me very long to realize that comics are just graphic design that tells stories rather than trying to sell you an idea. Like our hero in Don't Panic doesn't have super perfect mental health. A big theme in this is how he deals with anxiety. The centerpiece in this story is him meeting a nurse and her explaining to him how his anxiety works. Adrenaline is represented by like a visual gauge that fills up as he begins to panic in the story, and then eventually leaks and lets loose. As a panic attack. I've never really been a big fan of like big power fantasy stories that you would find in superhero comics. The type of comics that I make are a lot more close to home for me. The characters are meant to feel like real people, and I really focus on their interactions and just like the social minutiae of daily life. So the protagonist in the comic that I'm doing at the moment is a barista. That came from a lot of my friends being baristas. I have a lot of opportunities to work a bunch of incidental characters into the backgrounds of scenes, and a lot of times I'll just lift people that I know in real life and plop them into my story. All of the coffee related information in my stories is super accurate. It came from a lot of research.